Alright guys, what's going on? We've got the 5th war of Season 21, and today 4Loki's going to be facing We Are Groot 2D, or WAG2D. So, this is clearly a mismatch. These guys are, I guess they finished last season in Platinum 3. I think they're in Platinum 2 this season. So our war ratings are not particularly close, but we have had a pretty crappy start to the season, so you know, our war rating is a little bit lower than it should be. So I'm going to be going ahead and showing their map here. And just a heads up for you guys, a lot of, or not a lot of, but a few of their defenders are underranked or underleveled. Like we've got some rank 1 6-stars in here. Yeah, and I've talked about it before, but the strategy that they decided to go with for this war was basically like they did not care about diversity at all. So you're gonna see here in a second when I move up into section 2, there's a particular moment where you can see like 3 or 4 things on the map at once. So they put Nick Fury on Power Snack there. I am going to be taking that fight. They put Mojo on Mixmaster, so that's kind of interesting. I haven't seen that before. So you can see there that there's a thing on Encroaching Stun and then a thing on the Stun Reflection node. And then there's another thing up as a mini boss on the Stun Reflection node. And another thing over here on Vigor. So yeah, you can just see, and then a thing boss. So they put a lot of things on the map. They put, yeah, I mean honestly, and a few Mojos too, and a couple Dooms. So this is like a legitimate strategy. It is a strategy unless you're pushing super high to the point where you know that, you know, most fights nobody's going to die to. You know, I mean, it is a good strategy for trying to get nodes left up in, we've got like Platinum 2, Platinum 3. So I'm going to be selecting my team here, and I'm actually going to be back up in Section 1, which of course is not needed. And I'm also going to give you guys a heads up. My first 2 fights are absolute nightmares. So this is going to be Nick Fury on Power Snack. I wasn't super worried about this node. I've taken it before, so I boosted a little bit lightly for it. So basically what this node does is if you use dexterity, they get half a bar of power. So that's going to come into play later because I wasn't really minding backup recovery too much. I'm not trying to bait out specials here. I'm just trying to lock in spores and only hit him with my heavy attacks. But right there I trigger backup recovery, right? So during the fight I thought he was at 2.5 bars of power right there, so I didn't think I could use dexterity, so I locked in my spores. And then right here, I can't trigger dexterity or he's going to get a special 3. So I'm just kind of standing here, got a re-parry actually. And here I am going to use my special 2 to get out of the corner. He goes indestructible, which honestly is probably a good thing because it didn't push him into his second life. And I'm going to go ahead and take this special 3. I did not use an invulnerability boost for this fight, so I'm taking all of the damage from it. It takes me down to 51%. And then right there, I thought I was blocking, but when I came out of the special 3 animation, but I obviously wasn't. So during the fight, I actually thought that he was unblockable somehow. So here, I'm using my special 2 to try to get adrenaline healing. I'm going to go back in here, push him to his special 2. And so normally if you just kind of stand open when Nick Fury has his special 2, like right there, he'll use it. That's what I was trying to do earlier, but it didn't work. So went ahead and got a good intercept there. And the rest of this fight, I mean, he's just going to go down. But yeah, that was the last time I took that fight. I think I finished at like 90%. And then it doesn't get much better in this fight. So this fight is, it's basically footloose and kinetic transference. Those are the only 2 things that matter here. So Killmonger, when you parry him, unless he's armor broken, is going to gain power, plus the kinetic transference. So I used an invulnerability boost here, and my plan was to basically push him to a special 3, to 3 special 3s. So I saw his health here. I'm like, okay, I'm not really on track. He's at 74%. I would have liked to have him at like 66% when he got his first special 3. But he is unstoppable. So here I'm going to go ahead and try to lock in my spores. But that uses up the last 2 of my invulnerability boosts. And now with me being stuck in the corner, he's just going to get special after special. So here I had to use my special 2. Gets True Strike. And yeah, you can just, I'm just standing here blocking, and he does actually go down, but horrible, horrible fight. I think that, you know, maybe like, I don't know. It didn't go well. I'm not particularly scared of taking Killmonger, but that note is rough. So this is going to be Path 5 in Section 2, Ebb and Flow Intercept. And it's so weird fighting Korg not on Mixmaster. It just makes it so much easier. And this is actually only a rank 4 Korg. So, but not being afraid of blocking his special 1 is really nice. So yeah, basically just parry heavy, try to push him to the special 2 if I can, lock in my spores. My damage is reduced by like 60% on this node, but Omega's damage is, you know, so high anyway, especially as a rank 3, that I'm not particularly concerned throughout this fight. Like, I'm not going to try to get the intercept. I don't really care about it. You can see it's been less than a minute and he's already at 25%. So yeah, Korg is a defender that I used to only be able to fight with Ghost. Ghost is the champion I used to learn how to fight him pretty much. And now I realize that he's really not to be feared. So, okay, so that's it for that fight. I'm going to go ahead and change my masteries up here. And again, this is like the longest, most annoying process. I still had my boost on from the Killmonger fight, but I used lesser boosts for my other boosts on this lane because I wasn't worried about these fights at all. So, but I was worried that they were going to expire actually in the time that it took me to change my masteries. So this is going to be a Nova on Ebb and Flow Intercept. So I went ahead, I saw the opening, and I got a good intercept here at the start, but unfortunately it's not going to do much to help because that Fury is really more useful when you're getting ready to throw the special 3. So, but you're going to see this is, I'm really comfortable using Doom. I really wish I had him as a 6-star so that I could use him more in War. Because as far as his rotation goes, like, I've had this guy for a long time. I got him from his featured 5-star crystal when that first came out. It pretty much immediately awakened him and took him to rank 5. And I used him to get through quite a bit of Act 6. So as far as his rotation and stuff goes, I am comfortable with it. So just going to go ahead, get to a special 3. I'm going to save my special 2 until the very end. I'm going to try to just get most of my damage in with the special 3 attacks. So here we go, another special 3. So this is the second special 3. Medium, medium, light, 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 medium, medium, special 1. And now I'm going to rush in. I didn't want him to use that special 1. I would have preferred that he held on to it. But it's not a big deal. My light attacks when I have the aura up are also going to power steal from him. So this is going to be my last special 3 of the fight. I'm going to go ahead and use this. Do the rotation one more time. So it's going to be medium, medium again, light, 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 medium, medium, special 1, and then I'm going to go ahead and use the special 2. And that's it, the fight's over. So even with a rank 5 5-star, this fight is still very easy with Dr. Doom. So, yeah. Alright, and then this is going to be our last fight of the war. This is going to be a rank 2 6-star thing on the Stunning Reflection and Polka Dot Power mini-boss. So anybody that's watched any of my war videos before knows that thing was kind of the bane of my existence last season. So let's see if this fight goes any better. Got a good intercept to start. Got another one here. Get him to 8 rock stacks, and then I lock in my spores with a heavy. 5-hit combo. He's going to immediately throw his special one, which is really nice. And then he threw this special one, which isn't a huge deal. I know I can get him back up above a bar of power before he gets to 15 rock stacks. So here we go. You can see it's been like, you know, what, 40 seconds, and he's down to 32%. So he's indestructible right now, but I'm not super worried about it at this point. Just bait out a heavy attack. There we go. Get him to 15 again. Did not get hit with the special 2 this time, which is really nice. So we're going to lock in our 10 spores again here. He's at 7 rock stacks. Got a really good intercept there. And now he's at 15%, and this is where it's going to get kind of... there's going to be something that happens at the end that's kind of rough. So right there at 1%, he went indestructible. Throws his special. So now we're kind of sitting in the situation for like 20 seconds where he's indestructible. He won't hit my block. He got really passive, but it's not a big deal. So there we go. Finally a clean thing fight. 70 hits, but I thought it went really well. And we did end up winning this war. These guys did a great job. They were really good sports about it. Unfortunately, I think that their war rating had just gotten a little bit high, and ours had gotten a little bit low. But hopefully we can, you know, use this momentum to pick it back up and finish out our season strong. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.